Good evening, fam. Today is a very serious day for me. I had to calm down before I could entertain this conversation. I'm not okay enough to put on my jammies. Taking this off. So what had happened was, there is war in this household. There is war in this household. What happened? Great. The thing that I actually wanted to talk to you about today, I'm gonna have to set that off for a different day because today I'm lit up, okay? I had to calm down because I'm calm-ish, okay? So what had happened was, I just got home from work, you know, and first, my middle child accosted me, right? He wants a balloon. The balloon is in my car, and instead of just being a calm, reasonable human, he is banging on my car door like a bill collector. Banging like a bill collector, like a bounty hunter, like I owe him some money, this dude, for a balloon. So I had to collect myself already. Right? My blood pressure is up from being out there. Now it's up from being in here over my middle child. Makes no sense, you guys. So I have to make some direct eye contact and tell him to just walk away from me. Okay? Okay. So that was that. So he comes back much more civilized, knocks politely, and then we have a conversation. And I tell him, leave. Okay? That was that. So of course he scampers off, very upset, in tears, the usual. Great. So then I get all my things out of the car, and as I'm walking past, we have a recycle container in the garage. And as I'm walking up the stairs, I happen to peep what was in the recycle container. Do you know what was in the recycle container? This was in the recycle container. This, what is this? Great question. This is a slice of lemon and coconut cake. Lemon and coconut cake. I was going to eat this lemon and coconut cake to celebrate the arrival of 2026, okay? Are we in any part of 2026? No, today is day 11, family, okay? Today is day 11. Day 11 of accountability, okay? So here I am, day 11, walking past the recycle container, and I spy my cake. I spy my cake. And the thing about this is, I was saving it to bring in the new year. And it's not even like I, woke up in the middle of the night and started sleepwalking into the garage where the cake was stored outside of, little rubby hands, my hands, everybody's hands. The only person that knew it was there were two people, myself and the person who kept putting things in there and taking things out because it was his turn to cook. So I said, ain't no way. So the cake, right? Where did it originate? Well, we had a work appreciation luncheon, right? The company, it was company-wide. We had a work appreciation day, and they presented us with lunch, right? They got the steak, they got the salmon, they got the vegetables, right? And a dessert. And they had 3 options for dessert. It was chocolate mousse, which was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. And then there was red velvet. I had to swing around a second time so I could grab that one because I was like, ain't no way. But I definitely left with the lemon because there's just something about a lemon cake with little baby coconut shavings. And it whispered. And I said, say less, I'm coming. No, I'm not gonna eat it today because I'm being good. And I had a few more days left, you guys, and I was salivating, but I was being so good. I'm so excited. Only to walk past it today. And it looks like this. And Because it was a company event, there were a lot of lemon cakes walking about. And I said, ain't no way you're going to say, oh, I didn't know that was mine. I wrote my name on it. My full government name on it. 8 letters of the first, 9 letters of the last name. It took up the whole screen. My full govy was on this container. Right here. You guys. I walked past and I said, ain't no way. That's not what I think it is. So of course I opened the freezer in the garage looking for it, like the half-wit, the disbelieving half-wit. I was quite upset. So I take the container and I present it to the obvious culprit. And what does the obvious culprit do? He says, and I quote you guys, he says, family, he says, I ate it. With his full chest hair, he said, I ate it. Making direct eye contact with me, family, he said, I ate it. I saw his life flash before my eyes. His life flashed before my eyes. And I had to unsee the haze because my children also came upon me in that moment of insanity that was upon me. My children, being innocent children, they said, Mommy, can we? And I had to politely tell them, I need you to walk away from me. It wasn't anything you did. For the first time in your lives, it's not you. But I do need you to walk away from me. Give me 5 minutes to process my emotions right now. Because it's not even about the cake, right? Did I get a call, a text message, a carrier bird, a pigeon, anything informing me, hey, babe, are we eating this cake or what? Like, can I get a bite? You know what this creature had the audacity to say? Oh, remember you said you had a cheesecake in there and you said I could have it, so I took it. Does that look cheesecake-ish to you? Does it? Even a little bit? Even if your visuals were impaired, right? And you're like, you know what? I'm going to just take this bite because she said I could have the cheesecake one. Pretty sure your taste buds would have alerted you to the fact that that indeed was not the cheesecake one. So this is giving intentionality, right? So like I said, I had to process a lot of emotions in the 5 minutes where I saw that empty container in the recycle. And for him to comfortably say, I ate it. And proceeded to go back to what he was doing. As if I had asked him, how was your day? No. You guys, I have never been so upset. If there was ever a time that you clearly did not care for me, it was in the eating of my cake. It was in the eating of my cake, the cake that I was saving to bring in the new year of our Lord 2026. And it has been ripped apart from me. So, day 11 of accountability will go down in infamy because I am not okay, you guys. I'm not okay. I'm not even a little bit okay. Like, he's in actual danger and he doesn't know it because I'm lit up, but I'm a smiler when I'm upset. I'm a smiler when I'm upset. I don't know if you saw my eye twitch right now, but I'm a smiler when I'm upset. And so you'll never know when I begin to grab the pillow. And I probably shouldn't post this on social media, but it is day 11 and I'm not gonna skip a day over alleged maybe murder. Okay, so yes, Day 11. Welcome, fam. It's me, the chemist. This is day 11 of accountability. And you saw me use my freshly made okra water infused with cucumber in my mama bottle. And I sprayed it. And now I'm massaging it in. This is after pouring in some awesome 10-in-1 chili oil. And I'm massaging for the 2 minutes. I otherwise had a good day. But I'm feeling very violated because my trust has been breached. And you could just say, oh, it's just a cake. It's not just the cake, you guys. It's not just the cake. I was saving that. I told myself I'm gonna be good for this month and I'm not gonna eat certain things because I'm cleansing my body and I'm being good and I'm gonna save that for the first of the year. And I was doing that diligently. And now the prize, the reward. So yeah, this is a very sad day 11 for me, but I'm still being accountable. I'm still here. So this is what it looks like. That's the hair. This is from yesterday too. And that's all that's there. So the hair shedding, very minimal. The strength is there. This is what it's looking like so far. There's been some growth. I was looking at work in the mirror today, and it's looking like there's growth. So, day 11, you guys, if I end up on the 6 o'clock news, just watch day 11, okay?